You know what time it is. We're at the skid pad at Summernats, and we're going to show you what it takes to win an Australian burnout contest. Now, out here, they actually have rules, and we have to follow them. If we ever want to compete, crown ourselves the Americans that won the Australian burnout contest, today is the day we find out how to do that. I have one of the official judges of Summernats, Mr. Matt, and he's gonna go through the rules from start to finish, what we need to do to learn how to win a burnout contest, what they're looking for and what they're not looking for.
Welcome to Summernats.
Now, as you can see, we are at the start line. This is where everybody gets going. You can see the colorful tires and all the kind of craziness on the ground from start to finish down there. We're gonna go through it with my boys.
Rule number one. Know the rules. This is where a lot of people fall down and they wonder why their score is different to someone else's. Well, there's a number of rules. First of all, when we start, it's instant smoke, and that's 3 to 5 seconds. Anything longer, your points will come down.
Hold on, you can't be here longer than 3 to 5 seconds. You got to keep it pushing?
Basically, you want smoke pumping at 3 to 5 seconds.
Okay.
No longer. If it goes longer, yeah, there's 10 points allocated for that. From here, you get great smoke going, and then what a lot of people do for the tip-in, they rush off, and what happens, there's only a select few that the smoke stays with the vehicle. It's always about making smoke. Burnout comp has always been about making smoke. If you want to do the tip-in, make sure the smoke stays with you. If the smoke gets thin, you can see your car, that's not good, your points will come down. People do a nice slow burnout and pump heaps of smoke, high RPM, everything's going great, everything looks good. Then some guys let the foot off the brake really quickly, pick up a lot of speed and just absolutely send it into the donut pad.
So when we do the burn yard back home, the cool thing people like to do is park it against the K-rail, let it do its thing. It'll burn out so hard that the real tires will catch fire.
Sure.
Now here in Australia, is that frowned upon?
When you have fire, any type of fire, it's frowned upon. It's a safety issue. It's out of the judge's hands. Pretty well, if a fire extinguisher has to be let go, that's where your burnout stops, basically.
So is that a deduction in points?
Correct.
I've noticed you kind of have like formula drift standards where you want the drivers to get close to the K-rails, but is it a deduction if they hit them?
Absolutely, and that comes under driver skill. And if you hit it, bounce it off the guardrail, that's not good. So as we come into here, we want donuts both ways.
Okay.
You want to be pluming smoke and nice controlled burnout, and then fill the area. And as you said, getting close to the guardrail is maximum points. As well, we take that into account without touching. So if you can use the whole donut area, that's great driving skill. It's about making smoke and in control, not falling behind the car. You're on for the ride and going, where am I going? And sometimes they send it in for 2 or 3 donuts, okay? And then they go, wow, where am I? I'm up against the guardrail. If they stop and use reverse, points come down.
Damn, you get deducted for if you go reverse? That makes sense because you want to keep it going.
Consistent.
Since there is a big cloud of smoke around, you don't want these drivers sitting in one place. Now, I understand it's about pretty much speed, proximity, and style. Are you hearing for sound for where the car is to make sure they're not just sitting in one place?
So that's why we have 5 judges. We've got judges on the start and the first half, and then we've got judges at the end that can see what I can't see or the others can't see, and at the end we deliberate. Every
judge has their own way they want styled. What would be something that like you're keen on looking for?
Me, I'm big on limiter. I do not like the limiter.
Oh, you don't?
There's no skill in the limiter.
Okay.
You can throw a brick on the accelerator and just steer. The skill is to keep off the limiter.
Now, on my end, I like to modulate the throttle. So when I've done it before, when we do our burn yard, I'll like tip in.
Yep.
I'll tip in and then I'll start doing like drift circles and I'm like, rom, spin and just kind of sit on it.
I'll pull you up there. What you do, whenever you back off, tire speed slows up.
Yeah.
So you want constant RPM. Constant RPM is constant smoke.
Okay.
And that's what we want is constant RPM. Sounds good to the crowd, sounds great to the judge.
Okay, so is it a deduction in points if you lift?
No, not really, but what it comes down to is going to reduce your plumes of smoke.
Okay.
That will reduce your points.
So is there a limit on how long your tires need to last?
A minimum of 1 minute.
Okay.
And if you go under that minute, you will get disqualified. Once you do the great start, the tip in, keep your smoke with you, donuts both ways, out the exit chute without going over the finish line, up the start chute without going over the start line, and then blowing both tires pretty well together, you get maximum points.
Kind of like the 5 keys to success. Stay off limiter, constant smoke,
Yes.
fulfill all the zones,
Correct.
Stay away from the K-rail, but don't stay away from the K-rail.
Correct.
And make sure your tires don't delam or deplete in under a minute. But also, if the car shuts down, say I did a minute solid and the car shuts down right at that minute, is that a deduction?
We have a time. If it's right on the minute, that's fine. If you go under, we have a time deduction.
All right, y'all, we here from ground zero. We're gonna see, this is the qualifying for the pro round, and we're gonna see what we need to do to make this work for us and what they do to make it work for them. Boy, he didn't hit nothing. That man was driving. What is it that you're looking for up here?
So we're looking for someone to come out, good pace, work the track, use it all, and produce as much smoke as humanly possible.
Is there anything that you specifically look for that you like?
Just good flow. Someone who's not disjointed or getting stuck up, just constantly moving and working around the pad.
Thank you, appreciate you.
No worries.
Getting in, they're doing their run, and they're getting out. They got the formula down. They come in, do their thing, blow, go. These are expensive machines. This isn't cheap. This isn't for the faint-hearted. This isn't for the weak, but this is for me. All right, everybody, we are here at the Pro Burnout Award ceremony. These competitors put everything on the line for this moment right here. So right now, this is the best of the best, the top 10. One of these dudes is gonna go home with $50,000, and they're gonna let me hold 5 so I can get a tub from EB Games.
Okay, folks, we are going to give away some cash right here. There's lots of nervous people standing right behind us. Third place, $5,000. Tip it in, Brian Smiley.
But you're working on the car till the last moment. You only had the motor in a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, about a week and a half ago, we put the motor in, and now we're here.
Well, congratulate you. Let you go and party.
Well, second place in the Pro Burnout Series, $7,500 goes to Scott Yates.
I got out there, got it done, and I'm absolutely stoked.
Thank you so much, Jason.
First place, Summernats 37 in King XC, Peter Ruspa.
How does it feel?
I'm stoked. It's been a bit of a journey. Thanks everyone, all the contestants.
That man just walked away with $50,000. Hell yeah.